chooses to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Al Horford checked in for Robert Williams. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, if they can get the stops, GA, they could really take control of this game early.
Well, and of course, easier said than done. It's going to take great communication defensively to make that strategy work.
You know this. You've got to stay connected to shooters. Be quick in your help. Two things they need to do to accomplish this goal.
Doyle, no good. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kispert, the pass to Wright. Avdia with it over Horford. Avdia can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Latrey. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Davis looking for an opening.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. With some arc. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Alinari, who's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And then for Washington, Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Davis. And Morris subbed in for Wright. Now, here is Morris. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
Shots good by Doyle. And some big news for MP with his endorsements. Greg, he'll be one of the faces representing Gatorade in short order.
And you think back to all the famous stars who have represented Gatorade. Now, adding MP to that group, that is a huge honor. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers. Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player, great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Now, here is Morris. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Goodwin with it, guarded by Smart. And it's Goodwin missing. Gallinari kicks to MP. For 3. They get it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's none. And too long on the shot. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
5. All right, fans, give it up for
and then
substitution
for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Williams. MP's checked in for Tatum. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Smart. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Davis. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Morris. And Goodwin subbed in for Wright. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Taj Gibson, Kendrick Nunn out there with Goodwin. Then there's Kispert. And it's Avdija in at the power forward position. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Goodwin feeling it out to the paint. Here's Gibson. Here's Avdija. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got 5 points so far.
That's Mr. Blake Griffin, out hustling the defense and finishing the play strong. Nicely done.
Avdija with it. Gallinari on him. Avdija can't hit. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-6 run. Brogdon the pass to Dort. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. 12 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kispert, the pass to Avdija. Good defense by MP.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Doyle's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so it's Boston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Brown. And it's Doyle in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Daniel Gafford.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Avdia. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Avdia's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from MP. Sinks the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Kispert, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And the turnover again by Boston. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Outside Davis. Right against Smart. Right dishes to Morris. Driving in. Stolen by Brogdon. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. Buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Passes it to Wright. Outside, Davis. Morris outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The 3 from MP. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The first free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Wizards. Goodwin comes in for Wright. To the middle, here's Goodwin. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Morris. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Goodwin. He hits it from 9. Goodwin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Fires from deep. Doyle, no good. For Washington, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Goodwin finds Morris. 50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. They get it again, and there's the pass to Goodwin. Six on the shot clock. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Doyle. Doyle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Nunn looking around. that time from Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Wizards 5 right now. Goodwin out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Gill. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Kendrick Nunn.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
A 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. Doyle's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
None can't get it to fall.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Doyle's got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Goodwin kicks to Gibson. Nunn up top. Shoots. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. In the corner, it's Griffin. Got a piece of it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. 32 points for MP. Pass to Nunn. Gibson with it, defended by Griffin. Passes to Gill. He kicks to Goodwin. 4 on the shot clock. They need this. And Boston with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nunn against MP. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Inside, here's Nunn. They shoot again. And the rejection by MP. Now here's Goodwin. Guarded by Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
So, How you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support,
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm here
this
for you
tender,
always.
touching moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes? What? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he
You
has
guys
to.
are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer. And ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. He's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed. And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Othello's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. He's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. He wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. And it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Othello just went off the deep end. And now we're here. He's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. And when a guy like Othello feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. Let me just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
I think that's going to have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, This is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all.
I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.